Robert Show video that will push out tomorrow, and then go over just a little bit of the data from last year on work keys. We mentioned that a couple weeks ago, that we would be coming back to that, so we're visiting that again today. We'll talk a little bit about grades. Everybody should have gotten a pink sheet and a white sheet when you came in and signed in. Anybody need these? 3 over there. All right, so first thing I want to show you, this video, I'm going to send out the link. You don't have to write that down. I'll send out the link. But tomorrow, during advisory, if you'll show this video, this is a special edition of the Corey Roberts Show. We had everything recorded. Mr. Roberts had everything recorded right before he had surgery, and then the videos got gone. Deleted somehow. So we scrambled yesterday. Coach Turner's class did a great job of getting things pulled together yesterday last minute so we could continue with our plan to push this out tomorrow. So we'll show this video tomorrow, and then Friday we'll start with the locating information videos in first, second, third, fourth blocks. Okay? So here's the video. I'll play it for you. We'll show this tomorrow. Hey Westside, I'm Mr. Smith, and welcome to a special edition of the Corey Roberts Show. Obviously, I'm not Corey Roberts. Mr. Roberts, unfortunately, is out with surgery on his foot. He'll be back soon, but we're going to keep the program going just as if he was here. This is a special edition because we're rolling out something new to you, the students, and the teachers as well. It's a great opportunity that's going to help you get prepared for some things that you're going to face here at Westside and beyond. One of the things that you're going to have to do here is take tests, whether that's in class or some more formal tests like ACT or Word Keys or PSAT. Everybody's going to have to take a test at some point. And we want to do our job to make sure that you're prepared for those tests that you're going to face. So some of the things that you're going to have to do pretty much on any test, you're going to have to read, right? Reading's part of it. So we're going to do some sample problems with you each week to help you prepare for reading on those tests. We're also going to do some math. Math is, again, one of those areas that on most any test that you take here at Westside, especially one of those formal, like big ACT or PSAT tests, you're going to have to do math. So our teachers and even some of our students, some of our seniors, are going to be going through some sample problems to help you work out some math. Also, locating information like reading charts, reading graphs, maps. You see a lot of that stuff in social studies and science. So we're going to have some of our teachers, and again, some of our seniors, are going to work through some of those problems. We're confident that this is going to be able to help you. I'm excited about this opportunity. Nobody else in the district's doing this, so I think it's a great way to help get you prepared for what you're going to face here. Now let's hear from some of our students, some of our seniors that have been taking a lot of tests here the last 4 years. They're going to share with you what you're going to be facing in the next few weeks.
What's up, Westside? This is Paula Young, and I'm excited to announce that starting this week, everyone will be seeing sample problems that will help them with their math, reading, and locating information skills.
That's right, Westside. The math problems you will see will help you apply mathematical reasoning, critical thinking, and problem-solving techniques. You'll not only need to sharpen these skills Westside, but you will use these skills after you graduate when you go out into the real world and find a job.
Oh, excuse me, I was reading. Reading has always been a big emphasis in our education. Now it's time for us to apply our reading skills to be successful, both here at Westside and like beyond Westside. The reading problems you'll see each week will help you develop your reading skills.
Whether you're reading a textbook to study for an upcoming test or reading an instructional manual for a local manufacturing company, your ability to read, understand, and apply that information will be critical to your success.
Locating information is a skill that everyone needs to develop. By working through several problems each week, we will be providing you with the practice you need to be successful in this area.
Whether you're taking a test here at Westside or in college, or maybe one day you're working for a company Hello, Westside students. I want to take this opportunity to let you know how proud I am of everything I've been seeing going on in classrooms. But now we have a fantastic opportunity. We're the only school that has this opportunity. You're going to be given a chance to work on test problems during each of your classes. And this is really important because it's going to help you be a better test taker, and that's going to increase your options. Options for better classes, options for scholarships. I'm real excited, mainly because I know you. I know most of you. I've known a lot of you since 6th grade. I know what you're capable of. I know that we have beaten other people in their test scores, and we can do it again here at Westside. We're the only school that has the opportunity to do this, and that makes me extremely proud. You know how competitive I am. I want to be first, and I want to win. And this is a way that the administration and the teachers are helping you to be first and to win and to raise our expectations even higher. Because normally you don't let us down. You're a great group of students, and I love you. Bye.
So thanks for watching this special edition of the Corey Roberts Show. Again, I'm Corey Roberts. I want to thank you for watching. Mr. Roberts will be back soon. I know there's something else I'm probably supposed to say to end this show. I can't remember.
Why don't we just go out
I mean, that's a great idea. Let's ask the man. Let's go. Okay, let's see if he's in his office. Maybe Mr. Roberts can help us close out this video the way it's supposed to be done. All right, Mr. Roberts, here we go.
You heard it here, Westside. We're on the Corey Roberts Show. And time, as always, go Rams.
We had it, did it in the video, so. He was supposed to do the whole video, but like I said, it didn't happen, so. Went back and Coach Turner's class did some good editing for us, and appreciate them getting that in. So again, show that tomorrow during advisory. For Friday morning, we'll send you an email. It'll have first block, and it'll have a link. Second block, it'll have a link. Third block, it'll have a link. So you have 4 different links, one for each class. I want to say the longest video is 2 minutes for Friday. So it's usually about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. So it doesn't take long. I would build that in right before your content specific warm up, and just transition right into your warm up. Probably a good way to start the class. I kind of want to, this is a good segue into the results from last year. The kids that you saw in that video were avid seniors. They're Angie News first block avid class. And I was asking them about the test last year, because they kind of when they were reading the prompts, they're like, oh yeah, it's the work keys. I said, yeah, how did that go last year? And you'll see from the data, they said, well, we really struggled with the math. We didn't really know what to expect with what we were going to see, and it took us a little longer than what we were anticipating. Reading for information and interpreting graphics and charts, and that's one of the skills that they have to do, and that's one of the things we need to do now to kind of look at our results from last year. So you see applied mathematics, columns B and C, percentage of students who scored less than a 3. So those level 3 questions, kind of, like I said, those are the softball ones. Those are the ones that didn't get those correct. Okay, so we had 17% of students scored less than a 3. C, 35% of students scored a level 3. Anybody remember what level 3 was? It kind of correlated to the
Bronze.
Olympics. Yeah, bronze. All right, so what's that? About 52% of our students got a level 3 or below in applied mathematics. So that's obviously we're going to work on that. That's why we're doing videos. Locating information was actually one of our better ones. 55% of students scored a level 5 with silver. The reason for the NA there is it only goes up to level 6 for locating information. Reading for information, we had about 20% of our students who scored level 3 or below, 35 in bronze, and a little over 30 to 40% in the higher categories. As far as how it breaks down on the certificates, with their first 9 weeks report cards, those seniors that took the test last year got some of the seniors got a certificate. What was the requirement for you to be able to get one of those certificates? Y'all remember from a couple weeks ago?
6, yeah, 6 and everything, 5 and everything.
Okay, yeah. So if you scored across the board and everything, then you like if you scored 6 in everything, you would get platinum, right? But what if you got a 5 in one of the tests?
It would be that level.
Yeah, that would be that level 5. Okay, so they'd be a gold. So for that, what we just saw on the mathematics data, there were what 17% of our kids did not get a 3. So even if they scored a 3 on reading and locating information, because they did not get a 3 in math, they did not get certificates, or they might not have met in another area. So that accounts for B, column B, the percentage of students who did not receive a certificate.
But if you got a 3, you got a certificate.
Yeah, if you got a 3, a minimum of a 3 on each
one.
test, all 3 tests,
Yeah, okay.
then you would get a bronze.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So column D, those are students who got a 3 on at least a 3 on everything. E, percentage of students who received a silver. So a 4 would have been their lowest score on one or all of the tests. F, percentage of students who received a gold on one or all of their tests. We had one student, cannot remember the name off the top of my head, but one student who?
Shaw.
Kellen Shaw, yeah.
Probably got platinum.
One student who got a platinum. Okay, so that's just a 30,000-foot view of the results from last year. Again, obviously, math is something that we're going to work on, and I think one of the things that the Avid kids said, as they kind of previewed some of the videos that Ms. Blodow and some of the other department chairs have done, they said that really would have been helpful, just knowing what we would have been facing on the test, because they just went into it blind. They didn't know what to expect. So they were excited that our kids were going to have a chance to be exposed to that type of information before the test. So, all right. Any questions about work keys before we move on?
Just a couple. So when they come in and we start this, we're gonna let them know there's no warm-up yet. You're gonna be working on the work keys first, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
You want it before the warm-up, okay. And then the other question I had was, are they gonna need something to write? Will we know that when we set up the video, like?
Yeah, if there's anything that they have to do with it, we'll provide that for you.
Okay.
Most of these are going to be, and Nicole, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a tutorial, basically.
Just watching.
We're working through the problem.
Okay. And we're making sure that they're watching because,
Yeah, I mean, and it's going to be a minute and a half, 2 minutes, maybe 3 max. So. Okay. All right. I think that was it from work. Oh yeah, one more thing. So I was thinking about, today was originally going to be one of Kathy's days, and she was going to do Avid. I was like, well, certainly there's some connections here between what we do with Avid and strategy, really just best practice strategies, and results with work keys. And I was looking back in this Right Path book. If any of y'all